Alright, hello everybody. I'm here today to teach you how to buffer inputs in Tekken to achieve a much easier and more consistent rolling Death Cradle with King. You can also do this for his other throw combos as well. So, of course the starter is the arm breaker, which is a little awkward to do on a pad because you need to press square and circle or 1+4. If you go into my controller settings, you can see that I have all the regular face buttons, but I have left punch and right punch. So 1+2 is R1, and left kick, right kick, which is 3+4 on R2. And that makes a lot of inputs a lot easier to perform, such as this first arm breaker throw, doing the wave dash, of course. Doing square plus R2 or 1+3+4 will give you the grab. Like so. Look. Oh, I guess it... oh, that was a side throw. But yeah, look. It gives you the arm breaker throw and almost always gives you the arm breaker throw. The only part is if you press R2 a little too early, you might end up getting... whatever that's called. It's not Cobra Twist, but it's the one before it. So, after you've learned how to do this, which is pretty simple, it's just a timing thing, you can then do the, what's it called? The chicken wing face lock, or the chicken face wing lock, or whatever the hell it's called. Translations vary, or game lists vary, but basically this is what you're going to want to do. It's triangle, square, square, triangle, X, or 2, 1, 2+1+3. So the way I do this is I press triangle, hold, no, I press triangle, R1, I hold R1 and then I press X. Because as you can see in my input history, me holding R1 and pressing X gives me 1+2+3. And that's just how the game buffers inputs. So when you do the... oh, never mind. If you do this and then that, you will almost always get it. Even though I didn't do anything that looks even remotely similar there. Doing 2 and then 1+2 apparently registers. I don't know why, but it just does. Hopefully they don't patch this. Oh, right, and that happens a lot too. You get the kick instead of the grab. But that's just bad timing. Anyway, that's the two easy throws. What you're probably wondering is how to do this, which is the part I'm still a bit inconsistent in, especially considering I figured this out yesterday. And I just woken up and I'm having my coffee. So in order to do this, I press X plus square, so 1+3, like so. And then I press R2, which is 3+4. Triangle, circle, which is 2+4. R1. Then I hold R1 again and I press X in order to give the triple input. Now, the hard part here is when you grab, you can't do what just happened. You can't leave, you can't press 1+3 and then get a 3 input by releasing 1 too early. It needs to be at the same time, like that. It needs to be like that, even though now when I'm in training mode I get a grab input, because it registers the grab before the kick. But you basically want something similar to that. And that is where I lack inconsistency. And that's just something I can't seem to bypass. That's just how the game works. So basically, in order to do this, you do that. And I did it too late, I think. You just do it all in sequence. And I did it too early again, I think. Yeah, like you can see, I did the square X I did the X circle, but then I got a triangle instead of a triangle circle, and then a circle after that, and then I did the rest of the inputs fine. It didn't register. That is really my big consistency problem here. Which is just something you're gonna have to practice out. God damn it. Stop kicking, man. And I think I got it there, but... There we go. Okay, so apparently it has a bit of leniency, because you can see I had a circle and an X input in there as well. Which is strange. Maybe I was just not doing it right, or at the right times. But that's what I thought was the problem. Now, it's very possible that it's just something to do with my execution. Maybe I'm doing it too early, maybe I'm doing it too late, or I'm doing it too slow, or doing it too quickly. But basically, this is how you do the rolling Death Cradle on a pad. I cannot think of any way to make it easier, unless you like bind L1 and L2 to 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 4 in order to like do like L1 R1 R2 L2 R2, or wait, no, that wouldn't be it. It would have been like whatever, but like you'd basically just do quadruple inputs, or like the double inputs on the shoulder buttons, which is a good idea. I haven't done that because I like having my Rajar button on L1, but I can definitely see some people, more dedicated King players, maybe want to learn how to want to start using that in order to sort of cheat. I know it's not as impressive as doing it on, like, just doing it without shortcuts, but like it's so hard. God damn it. Let's see if I can't get this one more time before the video ends. Oh, I think it's if you press the punch button too early. Oh wow, that was horrible. Right. I get very confused too with the inputs. I'm not a King player, by the way. I'm a Lucky Chloe player. So there you go. I managed to get it again. No, I think that it's just a matter of learning how to play it better. Which, you know, it comes with practice. But basically, that's how you can abuse buffering and and input shortcuts in order to do rolling Death Cradle at least semi-consistently on a pad. I'm sure that if you practice this, it'd be way easier. Yeah. So maybe I'll do more tutorials in the future for the other throw chains. Maybe I'll do some other bugs and exploits that or I guess it's just an exploit or whatever. Or buffer, just taking advantage of the buffer, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably make some more tutorials if I figure out a way to do other weird moves a lot easier. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.